Chris Blair here. Really excited, guys, about Father's Day. Good things are happening. I've got a Father's Day winner that I'm starting to scale now. I've got 3 students that are on to winners for sure. And I have a 4th student now who looks like he has a winner. I mean, to be honest, we just started testing it 2 days ago. We had 2 days of decent sales. It probably is a winner, but reality is until you actually scale it and you really up your ad spend, it's hard to say definitively that it is a winner or not. That said, it's looking extremely promising. He's getting like $12 conversions, which is amazing when you got $40 margins. So, all right, now let's talk about Father's Day targeting tricks. Okay, I'm gonna teach you a few different ways to think about targeting. Right? People always ask me, well, who should I target for my product? Who should I target, right? My product can fit anyone. Well, if you target, especially in marketing, you target everyone, you don't target anyone, right? Now, it's true, if you have a strong pixel with Facebook, well, something's wrong with my stand here. Give me 1 second. Okay, fix that after. All right, if you have a strong Facebook pixel, you can do open targeting, right? And it will work. But for most people, they don't have a strong pixel, right? Especially newbies or people who have not been selling a lot, so the pixel's weak. So if you just go, for example, women 25 to 45, right, for Father's Day product, women to buy for their dads, right, you're probably not gonna have success, right? Unless it's a really, really, really good product. There are exceptions, right? You can actually do that if you have a built-up pixel, like I do, right? And I've been doing this for a long time, but most people cannot do that, so I don't recommend that. But that's a great way to scale if you do have a built-up pixel, or you have an amazing winner. I often use that opening targeting, but it's not going to work for the average person. So I want to talk about methods that work for the average person. So there's 3 methods I want to talk about. Well, actually, one of them is in 2 parts, and then there's a magic method here that I'm going to talk about. Not magic, a little bit strong word. A very awesome method I'm going to talk about here last. So stick around to the end here, right? This is the special sauce. All right, so let's just say you're selling a coffee mug for Father's Day as a gift, right? Well, it's a coffee mug, right? So you're probably going to want to target people who are, I don't know how to say this politely, so I'm just going to fucking say it, who don't have a lot of money to spend, right? Or, are just cheap. Because, who would buy just a coffee mug for their father, right? Unless they might buy a mug along with something else as an addition. That's possible. We can't target based on that target, right? So if your product is that kind of product, right, you're going to want to target. Think about, okay, right, fine. I want to find that kind of person, right, who's going to buy a coffee mug, right, for Father's Day. Well, where would they typically purchase, right? Where would they typically shop? Target, Walmart, Best Buy. Best Buy maybe more expensive, right? Things like that, right? Shops like that. What activities are they into? What restaurants do they frequent, right? I mean, McDonald's. Maybe they might go to a little upper. So the point is, think about activities. Right? What kind of sports? What kind of hobbies are they into? Right. So let me go on the extreme end. So that would be for a cheaper prototype. Okay. Let's go on the extreme end. Right. Lately, there's some high-end watches being sold right now, like expensive watches. Right. We're talking like $100 or more that you can sell. Right. Well, I mean, considering that, you're targeting people 23 to 45, actually, 25 to 45 is actually the best target audience for Father's Day. Above that, people don't really buy for Father's Day. And let's face reality, most of these people are just started their working, or they got families, and they have kids and responsibilities, so spending $100, $200 on Father's Day is totally doable, but poor buyer, right? It's someone who's got a reasonable job, right? So someone who's probably making $5,000, $6,000 a month, right? very middle, sort of not lower middle class or poor, but pure middle class, right? Okay, so now, same idea. Where would they shop? What hobbies are they into, right? Let me give you an example, right? Someone who's making $5,000 or $6,000 a month, right, probably goes to the gym. So a woman, 23 to 45, who's into the gym, she might go to church, right? She might like Coach bags, right, or more high-end shoes. Plus, by targeting these type of people with the high-end, with more expensive product, now what's happening is you're reaching people who are willing or more used to paying more. Okay. I'm making a lot of generalizations in this video, and I really feel bad about that because it's not really politically correct, some of the stuff I'm saying, but as marketers, we got to think along those lines sometimes. That's just the reality. I mean, that's just the reality is if you're a marketer, you got to appeal you got to think about the generalities, right? To have success, right? Not about political correctness. Are you ready for the secret sauce? Right? This is the third one, secret sauce. I love this one, okay? I get this all the time, and it's actually so simple. When I reveal it to private coaching students, they just laugh because it's so simple. So we also, but it's so true. So let's just say you're targeting a fishing dad, right? You have a necklace or a coffee mug or a t-shirt or whatever for a fishing dad. How do I target fishing dads? And the answer is actually quite simple. The answer is an expression. The apple does not fall far from the tree. The apple does not fall far from the tree. I love my favorite sport to watch by far. It's not even close. In fact, I don't even watch any other sports. One of my most passionate things I'm passionate about is the National Football League in America, the NFL, gridiron, right? Well, guess what my dad was into? Guess what my dad played in high school, right? Guess what my dad loved to watch, right? And guess what his dad did? His grandfather also played NFL, played football in high school and university, and was into the NFL, right? So the apple does not fall far from the tree. So if you want to target fisherman dads as a user for a Father's gift, target women 23 to 45 and fishing related niches. It's that simple, actually. And people are like, the reaction I get from people when I say that is like, wow, I don't know why I didn't think about that. The odds are very high. Now, of course, there's exceptions, right? But in general, it does. And okay, last but not least, if you want to work with me, there's two ways to work. You can join my course mastermind, go to ecomvantage.com, VANTAG.com. The reason why I keep getting invited, why I'm endorsed by Custom Cat, right, which is the biggest, well now, actually there are rivals, but one of the biggest print design companies as far as t-shirts, mugs, and cuts, and then also Shine On endorses me, right? So there's a reason for that. Well, endorses me, they have me on the live stream doing training, right? So to me, that's an endorsement. Anyway, so if you're interested in my private coaching, private message me. I can take on one student this time. By the way, I've started a group coaching thing, so I'm actually going to be reducing my private coaching hours. So if you want private coaching, then I would take action now. Cheers, my friends. And as they say in Japanese, kanpai.